am deeply hurt by the loss of this young child, because obviously you would hope that that would never, ever happen.
A heartbreaking end for the family of a baby in medical distress during the Toronto Raptors championship parade. A hectic scene captured by City News viewer appears to show paramedics and police at York Street and University Avenue giving first aid to the infant who was rushed away and died in hospital 2 days later. More questions surrounding this tragedy tonight. What happened? And did the massive crowds along Toronto streets and here at Nathan Phillips Square get in the way of first responders? That criticism coming from the head of the paramedics union. He, along with Toronto Police Association, have expressed concern over crowd control at the celebration. As roughly 2 million people line the parade route on June 17th, a police SUV is seen escorting a baby to hospital. But the man representing thousands of Toronto paramedics describes a chaotic scene, that they could not get an ambulance to the baby, and paramedics were forced to work on the infant inside the cruiser. He says public safety was a major issue, so big in fact that EMS workers feared for their own safety. He did not return our calls for an interview today, but the Toronto Police Association did, saying it was emergency personnel, part of a ceremonial unit, who were first on the scene.
They weren't part of the security plan for the parade. They were just there as a ceremonial unit. But had they not been there, who knows how long it would have taken the resources to get there.
The city and Toronto police knocking down reports that crews couldn't get to the baby after the mother shouted for help around 1:30 p.m.
This morning, the police indicated that there were police personnel on the scene where the child was taken ill within 1 minute, and then they say that it was 6 minutes before the child was at the hospital.
The Police Association says they will be meeting with the police chief to go over all the issues officers had surrounding the parade.
A lot of concerns about how the officers were deployed. And like I said, over 175 complaints from officers, everything from dehydration to being hit to trying to get emergency aid for other people who are dehydrated and had fainted. So, yeah, this is just seems to be symptomatic of a bigger issue.
The mayor saying a team that will include police and EMS will be reviewing how the parade was organized. He wants that report by the end of the year.
What it is about us doing better at this parade. I acknowledged that point a long time ago, and we've got to do better, and we're going to do better as a result of a very thoughtful report that is written by our city manager.
The infant's cause of death has not been released. Neither Toronto Police or Toronto paramedics were available to do an interview with City News today.